Now, on the cuckoo train, we have Alex Jones. So he fully went down the Candace Owens rabbit hole. I'm telling you, man, he saw Candace, or as we call her, Cantifa. Right? He saw her out there getting views, getting clicks, conspiracy.
Oh, I'm definitely using that.
Theorizing, and he fell for the goy slop, man. It's so sad because I think Alex Jones is really one of the titans of the industry. He was right about so much.
I used to love Alex Jones. It's really whenever drinking became a real prominent issue outwardly to the general public. That's it was really right around the Sandy Hook stuff. I started falling off, and it wasn't because of the Sandy Hook stuff. I think there's definitely some shady stuff going on there, but I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it. But Alex Jones went off the rails a little bit, buddy.
It's heartbreaking to see him.
But he said it himself. I'm kind of retarded.
Go completely down the absolute dipshit rabbit hole, right? It really is heartbreaking, but he's there, and he's at war with Tim Pool, who, by the way, I also think is kind of dumb in a lot of various areas, but specifically...
Same. I love Tim Pool, though, because he acts like he's smart, but he knows he's not. It's weird. I've been watching him for years and years, almost every day, just as I do with most of the creators that I watch. He barely changes his stances on anything. So it's kind of easy to know where he stands, even if you disagree with him. And I like that. He's very honest.
Quickly, in the whole Israel sent Sumerian time travelers to kill Charlie Kirk thing, I think he's on the right side of his. The bar is literally in hell.
Alex Jones seem to be good friends.
The greats. Who are you? What do you do?
Dude, it is pretty heartbreaking. You know, Alex, didn't he get divorced? He got divorced. He's an alcoholic, and now he's out there. He was recently going after Joe Rogan for saying Joe Rogan is a coward for not wanting to go to the White House, but he's afraid of a terror attack and stuff. Like, dude, crashing out at everyone. He's calling for Trump to get impeached. Right? The moment I saw that, I was like, all right, well, he's an op now, I suppose.
By the way, I don't think Alex Jones has turned to the dark side or anything. I think that he's just a moron.
You know, I suppose he's an op. I'll always have respect for him for the blood and tears that he put into the conservative movement, but I will forever. But he's an op. All right, the moment he called for Trump's impeachment, he became an op.
I was thinking about Joe Rogan's fight.
That's a weird way to introduce yourself, Alex.
But now, Alex is on a non-stop onslaught
Yeah.
against him.
Tim Pool.
Bro, refresh your page before you fucking do the video. That's the problem you're having with all your videos stopping like that, is your page is refreshing itself. Just refresh your... Okay.
I'm just focusing on him. Israel spent 1.3 billion.
And honestly, I enjoy both of their content. Tim has been nice to me as a fellow YouTuber, and Alex has always been incredibly entertaining. But their rift seemed to stem from a genuine misunderstanding.
I think he's trying to bring light to other issues. I think that's why he's doing that. He's just trying to get clicks. He's just trying to play the fucked up system.
So with a huge censorship in the last 48 hours, I don't believe he's behind it. That's why I'm firing the bats right now at Elon Musk to find out what's going on X to correct this problem. It is taking us from hundreds of thousands, millions.
What he's talking about there, talking about problems on X. I think that's what he's doing. I think he's trying to get a whole bunch of attention on this subject so there's a trickle-down effect to his other talking points. There is major problems on X, and I've noticed that his viewership has kind of been falling off. And you got to remember, Elon Musk does not actually like Alex Jones. Alex Jones was banned for a long time, even after he did that mass unbanning wave.
Of live view to a couple thousand. Most people.
Not saying Elon Musk is holding him back. I'm just saying the systems in place keep people like Alex Jones from getting popular. It's the same systems as keeping me from being popular. If you say things people don't like, you don't get boosted in the algorithm. So if you have 0, then you're going to stay at 0. And if you have millions, then it's going to drop off because you're upsetting people. That's kind of how X's algorithm works. You don't get things that you don't like.
People that are
Bro, you're not getting millions of live viewers. That's one. And two, perhaps people are not as intrigued in watching since you went down the conspiraslop rabbit hole where you're wrong. Like, listen, man, when you said the frogs were turning gay and everyone made fun of you and you ended up being right, listen, man, you will forever be vindicated for that one. I'll be real. However,
that was a pretty crazy one, though. Yeah.
Important to note, you call for Trump as a major Trump supporter for like 10 years, okay? Like, the Trump base left you.
I think this whole Israel situation's got everybody's brains broken. I think Israel just kind of mixed things up, made everything all weird, which is kind of just like what Satan loves to do. Not saying anything about like Israel is run by Satan, because guess what? I don't think Israel is run by Satan. I think the entire world is run by Satan.
Trump base is pretty freaking big.
Flooding us with private messages and emails say they can't even click on it and see the.
To which Tim replied, the loss of viewership may be from Alex turning on Trump.
Yeah,
And it's
that
true.
could do it.
Jones has recently soured against the president.
I'm just going to scorch earth Trump
Soured. He called for his impeachment.
to get him back on.
I'm calling for his impeachment. Let's fucking go. It'd be beautiful content. I don't hate Trump, by the way. I just think that it's all just an entertainment game. They're all just going to do the war thing because that's all there is whenever you're a leader, in quotes, leader. The people at the top. You're constantly creating war and trying to prevent other war.
Track. Only way to do it is to go after him viciously. Say one more thing out of your mouth. And Laura Loomer, send him this, okay? One more thing.
Laura Loomer is going viral for saying some things about the Islamic, what are they called, mosques, and how they're stockpiling weapons and shit, which I could totally believe. That's a crazy thing to say, especially if it's not actually true, but I guarantee at least some of them are doing that.
When I've gone through hell back in your ass because you were the lesser of two evils, then I'm going to show you how to cow eat the cabbage. Do one more thing.
He really thinks he could destroy Trump. Like, it's insane. Again, I think he's a patriot and he put in the effort to get Trump elected like that. But dude, you're cooked. You're chopped, Unc. Sorry. It's over, brother.
You should be kissing my ass.
And Trump wasn't shy to put replies on social media,
man.
calling Alex Jones bankrupt
I mean, is he wrong?
pride.
For the second time in a week and a half, President Trump has come out and viciously attacked myself and other prominent people.
Holy cry, bull.
Yeah, doing the leftoid thing. I'm being attacked because people are saying mean things about me. It is physically harming me. I'm being murdered right now.
Holy Batman. Holy cry, bully. This niggles me greatly. Favorite word. This niggles me a lot, okay? I'll be real with you. Alex Jones, on Russian state media, by the way, is going out there attacking Trump every single day, calling for him to get impeached, saying that he's an idiot, saying that he betrayed them, saying that he's horrible. And then Trump makes a tweet. Donald Trump viciously attacked me. He doesn't even understand that the gay frogs are able to enter the water supply. He doesn't even understand that we're all going to need vaccines to become mind slaves to the new Goy Beam enterprise controlled by Israel.
Well, I mean, I can see what he's doing here. He's trying to get clicks, but also at the same time, when the president's like, hey, this guy sucks, he flips his entire voter base that's still, on board with him against you. So there's this whole giant faction that is now against Alex Jones all of a sudden. Not saying that I'm siding with Alex Jones. I'm siding with neither of them because Alex Jones is kind of an alcoholic moron, even though he's way, way smarter than most people that I see online. And Nux, he's a Jew. So, yeah, there you go.
He doesn't even understand any of that, and he's selling us right into the abyss.
Have warned about the Iran war being a total disaster, been proven to be. He calls me a low IQ loser and all the rest of it.
But Jones's perspective isn't
And?
necessarily invalid.
And they think that if they just prop Trump up.
Actually, his opinion is invalid because he's calling for the impeachment of Donald Trump because Donald Trump is killing pedophiles in Iran or something. Like, are we serious?
At least he's a lesser of two evils. My view is when you go along with what Trump's doing, that only encourages him and some of the bad guys in his administration to get even worse.
Yeah, I think that.
Get even worse. I want them to get worse. That's the issue here. He's not going hard enough. He's doing the things that I want, but he's not doing them hard enough.
It's a terrible take. It's, again, let's weaken Trump's support and let the Democrats come to power so that they could jail people for social media.
I can legit not think of a single thing that Trump is doing that I don't want him to be doing, but he's not doing it enough.
Posts and open the borders. It's like, what are we doing? Literally, what are we doing, man? Like, you have to understand the alternative. Again, I have my major at the GOP. The GOP is way too gay. All right, I'm not even exaggerating.
True.
Here. They're way too gay. It's unreal and it's really frustrating. And we're
There are a bunch of soy boys, like, they sit around and do nothing.
gonna have to, elect more radical people as time goes on. But if you basically stop people from voting for the right, that means the left wins.
Have you seen what Royce White's been saying? You know, the guy that was trying to join the WNBA, wearing a wig and stuff. Everybody was talking about it. You should see what he's been saying. We need more people like him. I don't even agree with a lot of things that he's saying. It's just the way that he says it. He seems like the cool guy that the writers of some political show are trying to get you on the side of by being so cool.
And if the left wins, that means our country. All right, that's what happens. The Democrats will jail you for your thoughts and your opinions. They will censor you forever. They will bankrupt you. They will freeze your banks. They will open the borders. They will let in infinite morons from the third world, which will all vote for Democrats because the Democrats have an infinitely more intelligent strategy than we do.
That's the strategy to get what they actually want. That's not actually what they want. They want absolute power, and they don't want normal people to exist. They I think, want to bring about the end of the world, and they don't even know it. I think they're just, they have suicidal empathy, and they're very destructive and out for blood.
They just lie, and they just promise them free shit. In fact, they will take money for the white people and give them to the browns. Let's invade. They'll get independent votes, the gigantic ethnic enclaves that vote for them forever, and they will destroy our country. Will turn us to England. That's not terrifying.
They will turn the world into hell on earth.
I don't know what it is.
That's the goal.
And I think logically people can understand that and see that. Also, trying to get Trump to do the right thing, a lot of the black pillars think, is supporting Trump or being manipulated by Trump or being conned by Trump, when I don't have any illusions to that. I do know politically, though, if we don't lobby and don't speak out, that it only lubricates the country going off the edge of a cliff and the world going off the edge of a cliff.
And I feel
He's not wrong there. We do need to do something about the lobbyists. I think they're doing way too much. It's not just lobbyists. Lobbyists is really just a small percentage of the people that control everything. Honestly, I think it's big international corporate money and the investment firms that kind of run shit. Because what do you do with all of the companies that own everything that's being made ever? Everything that we use, everything that we do. It all comes from these giant investment firms that run fucking everything.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And it's like a trickle-down power structure. It's not like one person at the top has all of the power. They have like major absolute power, I guess, because whatever decision they say changes the people under them, and then their decisions based off that decision changes the people under them, and it kind of just runs away into a destruction of everything. And the person at the very top just increases the power until they're probably going to be the last person left.
But ultimately, I actually had a great idea. I think that now that Caroline Leavitt is leaving as press secretary to the White House, we could get Alex Jones as press secretary for the White House. Think about the way he would answer.
Yeah, I want
like
this.
The reporter would ask him like some stupid question, and he would obliterate them. He would absolutely destroy them. You know, they'd ask about the Iran war, the price of gas, and this dude, he would just answer with absolute cinema. All of you homosexuals are trying to invade our children's minds and tell us to the reptilian overlords that you're all worshiping.
The problem is that he would probably go off the rails and say some shit that he's not supposed to say.
You think I care about?
Because, like, yeah, I kind of want to hear everything, but there are some things that we don't want to hear, at least at the time that things are going on, because they affect the world, and we shouldn't be hearing them at that time, because there are plans and shit. And Alex Jones would 100% get pissed off and just ruin everything.
The price of eggs. Like, bro. And it's like, bro, man, Alex Jones, we are like, dude, that would be amazing.
somewhat similar. I voted for Trump and
See, I actually personally believe we should have absolutely no respect for the media whatsoever. Right? Until they start being honest, I think you just send Alex Jones at them.
The media will never be honest.
the most part, but this pro-war stance
There will only be the anarchist media, the media that's made by the people. You know, the actual anarchists, like the Wild West anarchists. The anarchists that want to live under the government. You know, that we want to have an overarching government to allow our anarchy to happen. We don't want the chaos. We want real anarchy where we can just live and do what we want.
is definitely something I didn't vote for, but I can still support someone almost expecting.
There's no such thing as a pro-war stance, unless you're like Lindsey Graham, all right? Pro-war is not a real thing, all right? Everyone's anti-war. People just feel like sometimes war is necessary, all right? Like let's be real here. And again, we could discuss the nuances on this situation and stuff like that, but like, let's be real here, all right? Saying I'm anti-war, that's like saying I'm anti-sadness and pro-happiness, all right? Like what are we doing?
They're going to let you down, especially since the alternative was openly trying to silence us. But Alex seemed to like Tim's advice regarding branding, only for it to later be discovered Jones did.
I love that boomers are saying stuff is boomer slop. They're using the kids' words, trying to sound cool.
Didn't lose viewership. This was just a temporary glitch.
Why does this always
in X's
happen?
viewership counts. But this didn't stop Jones from posting 3 videos, all accusing Tim of being a paid-for foreign influencer.
I'm going to shoot one more report on Tim Pool and his secret meeting with Benjamin Netanyahu that he admitted.
Secret meeting? I thought everybody knew that he... Okay.
Wait, this wasn't a secret meeting?
Yeah, right?
Well, oh my God, when Benjamin Netanyahu came to America like a couple months ago, he met up with like all of the press people that were there at the White House at the time, and Tim Pool was there. Oh my God, are we serious? Now Tim Pool is
I was in his Discord. Everybody knew this was happening.
an Israeli asset, and the evidence is what? That he didn't kill, that he thinks that wasn't killed by Israeli time travelers?
That he had, he said to keep secret.
It's
And
not. It
just
was
this, we
literally
can't-
not a secret. Tim Pool announced it. He literally announced it, bro. What? Israel brain rot is like actually insane. It's like actually.
Cannot tolerate Americans meeting secretly with the foreign government that's openly trying to manipulate our foreign policy.
And you're friends with Tucker
I'm kind of fine with that, actually. It depends.
Carlson, the guy who sucks Atari and Russian penis every single day. Like, again, these people are like actual lobotomites. And I don't think stupid guy. I don't know what happened, bro. Oy vey, can you use a new cash infusion in your
great.
life? The answer is
Another one
obviously
of these
yes.
duets.
Don't be a brokey. Download Cash Kick right now. Link is in the description. If you want to literally earn money by playing games, sitting on the toilet, make a couple bucks with Cash Kick.
That's not what I want to
Listening
do. I don't
Nuts
want
video
games
of
to
the
be a
sorry
job.
State of society. Download Cash Kick.
No, thank
Are you
you.
black-pilled? Well, get rich.
I'd rather
Use
just
Cash
stream.
Kick. Are you red-pilled and you want to make a difference? Well, Cash Infusion helps. Use Cash Kick. Cash Kick. Link in the description. You can play a game like Dice Dream, where you're just playing around and making money by playing video games. Clicking the link in the description alone helps support me. I know that I am on YouTube because the truth does not come for free. So you could help literally for free by downloading Cash Kick, making an account, and that could be done for free, and I literally get paid for it. I get paid for free. You get paid
I would never
for
do
free.
an ad
Doesn't
like
get
this.
any more Jewish than that. Your support is incredibly
I'm not saying I
appreciated
wouldn't
and
do
honestly
ads.
necessary.
'Cause I
Back to the
would.
video. What are we doing?
I would only do cool ads, though.
Tucker Carlson is like besties with Putin. Gave him like glazing interviews. Goes to Russia a few times a year to sniff bread in their grocery stores. Hello.
I'm fine with all that, you know? I'm fine with glazing some other countries that aren't America. As long as we are still making America our only country.
He bought a house in Qatar. Tucker Carlson's show is
Yeah, I don't
literally
like that.
funded by Omad Malik or whatever his name is, an
I think that is fine to buy homes in other countries, but, like, it shouldn't be your actual home.
Iranian billionaire, which gave him $15 million when he started his show. Well, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't like taking money from other countries
To which Tim replied, "This is
He's
just
a fan of Thomas Massey.
as individuals. I think that our government kind of should, but no. Like, it should be our money. It should be U.S. dollars money.
Who is funded by the Muslim Brotherhood. Literally. Was paid millions by the Muslim Brotherhood.
I think the Muslim Brotherhood is probably paying lots of money to all parties, not just the two parties, the parties that are outside of the main two parties. I think Muslim Brotherhood is just paying everybody to try and take over everything. Why would they pay just one party? One party doesn't have power all the time, but all of the parties have the power all of the time.
For his campaign. Like, dude, I also hate foreign influence. All foreign influence. Well, what are we doing here?
the lesson of politics. They're no friend, just conveniences. Jones used my show when it served him, but now he's decided I'm lesser of value, only for Alex to call him the real backstabber.
You know what they say, there are no friends in Hollywood.
And honestly, I wonder if there's an extra layer to this. Is this Jones actually believing Tim's this paid-for foreign operative? Or is this Alex just reciprocating what Tim's given him, just a little more beneath the surface? As Tim isn't wrong. Once you build your audience amongst Trump supporters, it cuts down your potential viewership. But then switching to disaffected Trump supporters...
Listen, man, you criticize Trump all you want, but there's been criticizing him and calling for his impeachment and calling him a war criminal and evil and stuff like, and the Antichrist. Like, once you're going to start going down that path, obviously people are not going to jive with it. You know, again, I wish Trump went harder in a lot of domestic, wish he went softer in certain foreign issues. But the reality is, good president, I think, all things considered.
Oh, yeah. I think he's one of the best. And I still think he sucks, because I think all presidents suck.
Way better than the alternative, and he's destroying the Overton
Definitely.
window to the point that our next right-wing president will be even more right-wing than
He is the gate. Hopefully the gate doesn't let in more demons.
Donald Trump.
Slices that share down even further. And Tim would have some expertise in this, as he took Timcast IRL from a pop culture podcast in 2020 to today having over 350,000 subscribers on his website, possibly paying at least $10 a month. Meanwhile, his arguably more popular former co-host isn't doing quite as well. So I see it as good faith information from Tim towards Jones, but is Jones forming Tim's name next to a new conspiracy theory, just Jones's way of saying, no dude, this is how you gain relevance in today's internet landscape, since Tim thinks this whole thing is weird, as Alex once called Candace a demon and is now attacking him.
Yeah, drama gets clicks.
Which Candace,
I mean, this squad literally called Donald Trump the quote.
Steps in saying Tim has
I think there are definitely a lot of antichrists, but I don't think he's the antichrist. I don't think he is one of the antichrists. I just think that that's what happens whenever you take a power position, whenever we're at a world scale now. And I think it's going to get worse. And hopefully we get in somebody who's actually got 100% good morals, who is basically almost Jesus. Or we're going to end up getting the anti-Jesus.
feminine behavior, which sad to say gets a lot of people out of their
Yeah, it's kind of inevitable at this point, though.
seats to
Well, I mean, you know, a broken clock is right. I'm kidding!
engage with their interaction, thus pushing their names out to more faces, as Candace just used internet drama to 5x her viewership and receive an extra $300,000. As Asmongold has also been boosting his audience, forming drama with that guy who's most known for shocking dogs.
True.
Not my words.
No, I literally just showed this in my video like 2 days ago. If you type into Google who shocks dogs, Google says Hassan Piker. That's awesome.
He's literally what comes up when you Google who shocks dogs. Which is hilarious,
That's
as
really
that's what he's most known for now.
That's really, really funny.
Not Twitch or politics, just animal abuse. But negative or not, this full feud between the two has made both parties richer. The whole beef industry started with Jay-Z v. Nas, and
I mean, again, I don't think that Alex Jones is okay. I think Alex Jones thinks that Israel killed Charlie Kirk,
Yeah.
which means
And he's just trying to farm some beef, because that's what the internet is now. It's both things. And I do think we lost him. I think we lost him to old age and alcoholism. He's kind of out of touch.
keeps being successfully replicated up until today. And even if it stains your reputation as a PDF or a socialist animal abuser, in a world that turns attention into currency, we're probably going to see this happen again. As of course, Alex Jones is challenging Tim to a debate.
Everybody's asking, it's a huge story, I did it this big. What's the beef between me and Tim Pool? X came out over the weekend in a major update, and it basically killed all the live streams, entertainment shows. By Monday evening, Tim Pool comes out and says, that's because you criticized Trump, the war, so you're not popular. And the fact...
I don't think that's it. I think it's what I said earlier, that he upsets people. Even people who like him get upset at the things that he's talking about. So it ends up not showing up in their algorithm, and he gets less traction because of that.
That was a mirror of all these known Israeli bots. You thought I was down, buddy. Like that buffalo. You came in there and you well, guess what? I ain't down.
I think the popularity is spreading out a little bit. I think Alex Jones needs to stop focusing on X so much and get on other platforms. especially Instagram and Facebook, but he might be banned. But he needs to try and work his way back in if he is banned or not. Because holy shit, I'm seeing huge growth at Facebook, and Instagram is becoming the free speech platform more than X even.
I didn't get an arrow shot through my heart. So bring it. Let's go. I'm offering you your favorite currency, rubles or shekel, to debate me live with no moderation.
Oh, man.
To which Tim accepts.
Okay,
Nice.
we'll do the debate.
That'll be fun.
We'll charge $300 per ticket. And I don't know what we're going to debate because, you know, I don't know what we disagree on, I guess. So
It should be 2 hours of agreeing.
Stating
It's probably just mostly going to be about Israel.
$300,000 is the going rate, which just means we've officially gone into the Jerry Springer, Hulk Hogan, Conor McGregor era of news and politics. As I
I kind of like it. Fairly Odd Parents predicted this would happen with the, what was it? Politically Incorrect Smashdown. It was a parody on Bill Maher.
admits I'm a filthy normie and also part of the problem. I couldn't care less if Don Lemon did another TikTok interview while slowly sliding into irrelevance, but if I heard that he and Tucker Carlson got in a fist fight outside a Waffle House at 4 a.m., I'm immediately scouring social media
yeah?
to see that footage.
I mean, to be honest, it's the Hoific Society. This is Candace Owens' tweet from today. This guy says, I'm offering $5,000 for a first move Tyler Robinson Discord buddies from the messages, blah, 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 yada. Candace Owens says, wish I could help, but my going rate is $100,000 an hour these. Literally, hi, I am a prostitute. Thank you for your attention. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Honestly,
I don't want to debate important issues with large people unless I'm getting paid for it. These people are fucking retarded. They are retarded and evil.
I see Alex Jones as an entertainer. If nothing else, this drama is to be expected from him. Is he right about Tim?
By the way, I'm fine with you making money off of your debate, but charging $100,000 for a debate, though, that's crazy. Charging for tickets to see the debate, that's completely different. I'm okay with that. $300, that sounds pretty good to me, actually.
I have no way of knowing, but the fact that it makes some people wonder so much that it's trending on Twitter just shows us that Jones's tactics are working.
True. I mean,
But if you-
he might be right. I didn't even look at it into perspective. I thought Alex Jones was just crashing out because he crashes out a lot. But that is a good, it's a good perspective. Maybe he's just doing it because he's trying to get attention on a topic or something. Perhaps, I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's trying to get everybody focused on this issue and then have like a trickle down to his other talking points.
I don't know. But I don't know. I'm more inclined. We've been seeing a lot of that.
And that's how he is getting clicks nowadays. Every time that I see anybody talking about him now is when he's crashing out, whether he's right or wrong.
The reality is, do not fall for the goy slob. Don't fall for the goy slob. Damn it. If you fall for the goy slob, you'll never escape. You'll never escape the clutches of the goy slob. Which is why you should be watching me, Nuxtradamus, for the correct take, literally everything at all the time.